Hello guys, and
Sorry.
welcome back to Resident Evil Outbreak File 2 End of the Road walkthrough on Very Hard Nightmare with Mr. Green. Not really sure what to talk about because
Yes.
this is a pretty basic scenario, and there aren't too many tips and tricks about it switching from one difficulty to another. As I said in the first video, I basically wanted to just make this run all about getting through it without having any difficulties from bosses, without fighting them. I just wanted to avoid everything. So keep that in mind. I don't even get that good of a score at all, really, for Very Hard Nightmare, but I only got like 52% completion, so that's not that bad. I basically just ran through it, and I say that, but most levels you can't just run through, I guess, because like Wild Things, I mean, you have to collect the medals. Underbelly, you have to turn on the sprinkler system, or you're gonna basically get killed by all the gas. So I mean, there's only a few levels that you can actually just do at the minimal to possible as you can and just run through it. You still have to complete objectives, of course, but it's pretty basic. There's actually a part in the video which I just run around hopelessly because I got poisoned. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that in the video. I might just edit it out because I was looking for a blue herb, in which I never came across, because I've never been poisoned before on this scenario, but like oddly enough, I ran into a giant spider and it spit on me and poisoned me. I was like, wow, usually they always spawn the spider in the middle of the cave when you get downstairs, and this time it was literally smack dab in the middle. So I'm just sitting there like, oh geez. That's great. So I jump down, I get up, and he spits right on me. So, yeah, I don't know, I might take that out. But back to the gameplay, I just picked up a first aid spray. I'm going to save as many of those as possible. They will only help and increase my chances of being successful on this run. I actually, when I use my grenade launcher in this scenario, I only use it for the burst rounds, which are to kill one of the spiders when you jump down the crate area that you push that big crate down. I use it on that spider, and then I use it on the zombie, as we'll come up and show you. And the reason I do that is because the zombie will knock you off the ladder if you try to get up past him. He'll just keep knocking you off, and you'll eventually die. So I just decided to take him out. And then I eventually drop my grenade launcher when I get upstairs because I realized that I'm not going to use it with the acid rounds to try and defeat the boss, so there's no reason to waste my time. So, pretty much what I did with it. You'll see, of course. A note about this, though, the Tyrant. When you make him and he's helping you out, kill all the hunters, you basically want to just let him lead the way. And I made him with the A and B decrypted disc, which is basically the A disc. If you just do the A and give it to him, it'll make him move a lot quicker, but he'll cause less damage. And if you do it with A and B, it's going to make him slower but stronger. So I think it's a fair trade-off because I don't really want him being fast and running me down and hitting me, because any damage at all is it's not what I want, because of how strong everybody is with double the damage and health items only curing 75% of what they should, I mean, I basically have to be smart about that. So I don't know, just gotta watch out for that. Just let him do work, basically. Yeah, this part's pretty good coming up. I get pretty unlucky. I think you'll find this one. I go up here. Look, nice job. I already killed the hunter. I'm gonna get the iron pipe. Boom! Oh, he just punched me right in the face. And I use 3 mixed green herbs, and it only brings me up to caution from danger. So I'm just like, ah, shit. But that's alright. Caution could be a couple thousand utility points for him, so he couldn't even take another hit with that. So continuing on to this point, I basically want to just keep hitting away. Keep weakening it. And eventually that's going to break very quickly. On very hard, those things break in like 8 hits. Back up. And you might think this is a waste because those things are actually pretty strong and cause quite a bit of damage. But I mean, to be honest, who are you going to use them on? And the hunters are all taken care of by the tyrant. So I just let him do work and I stay out of his way and it's fine. Another reason why I do keep the gray bottles for later and I don't get rid of them is because of the end. There's a bunch of claymores at the end of this scenario, and basically if you throw an explosive anywhere around it, it's going to set it off, and then you can just walk right through and not be hurt. And that became a big pain for me because I always wondered how to get through it, and I saw on another video that all you have to do is, you know, shoot a burst round grenade launcher or shoot it with an assault rifle or something, and it'll take it out. Because no matter what, a claymore's going to put you dead. You're going to be danger no matter what health you are. So that's just a total waste of health to run into one of those on accident. And I'll show you where the 4 main ones are. I don't shoot all 6 because on the street you can basically avoid them. Unless you're trying to pick up the rocket launcher or the Magnum handgun, which the Magnum revolver only has 2 bullets in it. And the rocket launcher has 1 shot, and it's only good, in my opinion, if you're going to try to take out the tyrant, or if you're going to do the other ending with killing Nix. So, me not doing either of those, I figured all those guns, I can just run by them and save health items. So, that's what I do. Right here, I'm going to put the fake grenade launcher on and take the real one. Save that for later. There's yellow chemical bottles on that corner back there, but I decided to not get them because they're really not going to serve me any kind of purpose. And I get the special item, active manual, and go back out. I found out that basically avoiding the tyrant is the best way to do it. There's no reason at all trying to fight him. So he's just a minor inconvenience, and you should just run by him. Like up here, I go inside the room when I'm trying to get it, and pretty much back out and go back in, and he won't come back in that room. And you can go get your ID card number 2 and use the elevators. What the hell he was doing right here? He did an uppercut to the air because it's cool. I don't know. Go back and get him.
Sorry.
Now, just to let you guys know, if you're going to try and not waste either the lead pipe, gray bottles, or both to open that vent, you can skip that part and come back to it after this part. You can get the crowbar and use the crowbar on the latch, and it will open and not break any of those or use any of those items. But as I said in this video, it doesn't matter to me. And I just use those green herbs there because I'm gonna have to get rid of 2 of my health items. So I kind of was like, alright, might as well get rid of a first aid and a green herb and keep 1 first aid and take all the items that I need. I need the gray chemical bottles, the grenade launcher, the first aid spray, and level 2 ID card. So those are my 4 inventory spots that are going to be taken up with that, you know, just for a little bit. So I figure might as well have 1 health item, not completely waste them. So I back out of this room as you just saw, and re-enter, and he will not come back in there, ever. So you are safe to do whatever you want. Back inside, coming in to get the level 2 ID card. I will be going up the elevator.
Sorry. Yes.
Or down, I'm not sure. It's up or down.